Okay, I'm so excited, you guys. I kind of put this, we know we've been doing our community calls on Tuesday nights. Well, just told you I'm going to Nashville tomorrow. So we're doing a little swap because I'm also flying home from Nashville next Tuesday. So Monday night for the rest of this month, put it on your calendar. We have a fun topic for all three of the calls, different topic for every call. And today's is going to be about hydrating. So hydrating ourselves, our family, and I have some fun recipes, and I also have a fun little giveaway for those that are on. I'm sure more are going to be popping on, but I'll go over the giveaway a little bit later. So it's just going to be some fun, like learn some things. So this, like I said, today's hydration. Next week, we're going to talk about a little bit about kind of like sleep and energy, like how to have the energy that you want, not necessarily need, but you want to get through the summer and have fun in the summer and not feel like exhausted and run down, and some tips and tricks for that. And then our last week, it's camping 101. We're gonna talk about camping, what you should pack, what you should leave home. Someone else is gonna be leading it because that's not me. But just some fun stuff to help you survive in the summer. I love starting this out with wins. I would love for you guys to drop a win in the chat, something that you're proud of in the last week, 2 weeks, whatever. I would love to hear that, and we can shout that out. It might enter you into winning. Okay, so these are fun. These are stainless steel ice cubes. So we're going to be talking about like cocktail, mocktail situations. So those are going to be fun. You freeze those and have some nice cold drinky drinks. And then we, of course, have some hydrate samples. So I'm going to bundle them together. And that's our fun little giveaway. Just drop a win in the chat. I'm going to open up the chat so I can see it too. And that will be kind of your entry. We're going to do some fun things today. So I want to talk a little bit about like with the hydration, something about that is also heat stroke, heat exhaustion, those kinds of things. So staying hydrated is obviously going to reduce the risk of you getting heat, either stroke or exhaustion. Stroke would obviously be like the higher end of the two. So making sure you're drinking water. But for me, when we're talking summer and it's hot and you're sweating, all of those kinds of things, electrolytes is so incredibly important. So it doesn't stop with water. I remember last year we had a spree of like 100+ degree days, and it got up to like 110. Like it was so hot, and we don't have central air in our house. We were like bundled. We were stuck in our master bedroom because it has the best air conditioner, all four of us, and we were all miserable, you guys. But I was just like pounding my water, pounding my hydrate and it helped so much. The hydrate is so like when I'm like, oh, I'm starting to feel sick. I just drank my hydrate and I was like, okay, I feel so much better. We have to make sure we are consuming our electrolytes. Elise and I both kind of had a funny situation yesterday. I woke up just not feeling good yesterday morning. Like, I don't know. I'm sure you guys all have done this at some point where you get out of bed and like everything starts going black and you're like like you can't really walk. Like that happened to me yesterday morning. I'm not kidding you. I felt like I was drunk trying to walk across the room of my bedroom. I'm like, am I going to pass out in front of my 7-year-old here? This is weird. And it clicked where when I was a few years ago, I dealt with horrible hypoglycemia. I thought I had to eat the moment I woke up, or I would have because my blood sugar was in the tank. I have now trained my body to I'm no longer hypoglycemic. I fast for at least 2 hours usually when I get up in the morning. So I start my morning with my hydrate. When I started stumbling out of bed and like, I really don't feel good, I immediately went out, grabbed my hydrate, mixed it up, that's how I start my day. But I was like, my body needs it so bad right now. I drink that and I was fine. Like I felt so tired and lightheaded and just like, maybe I need to go back to bed. And I drank my hydrate and I was good for the rest of the day. Like I felt great yesterday after that. So those electrolytes are so important, mixing those in. So a couple other tips talking about like keeping your body cool, preventing the heat exhaustion kind of situation, staying in the shade, especially during the hot times of the day, the hottest times of the day, and this should make sense. Try to avoid that direct sun because it is going to, like, what's the hottest time of the day, that sun is going to be more direct and it's going to tax your body even more. So either the shade, or maybe that's when you go inside. If obviously we want to spend time outside in the summer, all of that kind of stuff. But if we look at morning and evening being outside in the middle of the day when it's the hottest, that's might be when you're inside resting. So you can, go enjoy the cooler evening, that kind of thing. Wearing loose fitting clothing, breathable clothing as well. Not super tight fitted, like my jeans, like I'm actually wearing like this really comfortable like dress today. And it's just like it flows perfectly and I feel good. I'm just warm today. And so like, it's my daughter's like, Mom, why are you wearing a dress? I'm like, I want to wear a dress. It's comfortable. It feels good. Also, when we're talking about like being in the car, I would recommend like get in your car and turn it on, or maybe not necessarily get in it. Turn your car on, turn the AC on, get the windows down, whatever, air it out. Don't dump your kids in there when it's super, super hot. Cool it down before. This takes some planning. I know I fly by the seat of my pants, but I rather not burn my buns because I got leather seats. First of all, but also like the seat belts and stuff can burn your kids as well. Those get really hot. So making sure that it's cooler in your car when you're getting in there. Also be by like water, like put your toes in a pool. If you're dealing with heat exhaustion, heat stroke, you don't want to cool yourself super fast, but to avoid that, like get a mister. We have this cool sprinkler kind of thing that's a mister. I love sitting outside like in the evenings when it's pretty warm with that on, to help keep us cool. Or putting your toes or your feet in a pool, something like that. Even just like a cool wet towel on your neck is going to help keep your body temperature down too. So those are just a few little things that you can do to help keep your body cool. And also when we're keeping our body cooler and not ending up in a heat stroke or whatever kind of situation, that's also going to give you more energy. And we'll talk about that a little bit next week. But that heat is so taxing on your body. Like I went for an 8-mile run today and I will tell you guys, it was a little rough. Thankfully, there was a little bit of a breeze, but that heat, if you think about like exercise, they say, don't exercise the hottest time of the day, or, try to avoid the sun and that kind of stuff. The heat takes so much out of you. Okay. So I want to talk about some wins here. So Elise is down 17 pounds. She's been doing the reset every month. Since January, she's down 17 pounds and 3.5 inches just in her waist alone. I see her all the time and I'm telling you, she's looking like her little waist is getting cute. Like she's getting skinny. She also, the inflammation, like you can see her picture there, like she looks amazing. And Yvonne survived her husband's, look how cute she is. Look, there's cheekbones. I keep talking about the cheekbones for some reason. Yvonne's husband, I was just on call with her a few minutes ago, did the reset and he was a little cranky. Happens with the men. He was on like his man period, or, like the man cold. He had that during the reset, but she's still alive. He's surprisingly still alive. But she told me he lost 6 pounds and he denied ice cream yesterday when his daughter was like, let's have ice cream. So something worked. Nicole, you're welcome to shout out what you and your mom just finished too, and your wins there. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we're doing amazing. We're both down, so Mama's down 4.8 pounds and 3 3/4 inches. And I was down 7 pounds and 3 inches.
The inches, like that's to me, the inches are what I'm like, boom. That's what you want to see. That's that inflammation. And how do you guys feel?
Doing good. Yeah.
Mom feels
she's
okay?
going over here. Yes, she's doing good.
Good. Yeah. Cravings change, appetite change.
Oh yeah.
Say hi. Hi.
Yeah, definitely. We just had dinner and we ate like half of what we normally take.
Yeah. Your stomach's smaller and your cravings are better. That's awesome. Good for you guys.
And eat all her vegetables first.
Good. That helps. Fill up on those veggies. That's something that Joy would be on here preaching about too. She's like the veggie queen. Awesome. Okay, so I want to talk about some fun. So they can be mocktails or cocktails. So I'm gonna tell you how to make them a mocktail, and it's really easy to turn a mocktail into a cocktail. I think we all know that, right? I have these graphics saved with some other recipes on there. So if you're like, oh, that sounds so good, I want that, I can share them in the chat groups and that kind of stuff too. But you can also like, hey, Michelle, I definitely want the peach iced tea. Actually, I'm not going to talk about that one, but okay. So one of them, Tropical Paradise Shake. So we're going to bring in our lean. So yummy. So it's a scoop of lean, half a cup of coconut water. So that's also going to help with that hydration. If you don't know, coconuts have electrolytes in them. Hydrate actually has coconut and watermelon in it to help support hydration beyond the electrolytes. By the way, electrolytes hydrate you twice as much as water alone. So that's super cool. So bringing in that coconut water is going to help with the hydration. Half a cup of pineapple chunks, half a cup of mango, a tablespoon of shredded coconut, and then you're just going to blend that all up in a blender with some ice cubes. And it's like a super delicious, creamy smoothie. For this Tropical Paradise, to make it, you can make a smoothie, like, you know, we know that we can add some fun to this, right? So to make it a little bit fun, I would put a shot of Malibu rum in it. I love me some Malibu. It adds to that tropicalness, right? So that's going to be one of our recipes for the day. And then we're going to look at just more of the drink side of things. So berry basil lemonade. This sounds like bomb.com. I'm going to make this. Microbiome activating slim. So the watermelon, raspberry, lemon. I also have started referring to it as pink lemonade because it just makes, there's so much watermelon, raspberry, lemon, like that's just a mouthful. So I'm like, pink lemonade. Obviously you're going to put some water in there. Fresh lemon juice. You're going to squeeze. I would probably do about half a lemon in there. Fresh blueberries, just a handful, just grab them, put them in, basil. And then you can, if you want to make it super cute and pretty, you can put a lemon on there for garnish, but you're just basically, start with the water and the slim, shake that up real good. And then you'll add in squeeze in a lemon juice, add some blueberries, and then put some fresh basil in there. So good. And sounds just so refreshing to me. And for that one, I would do a shot of vodka. Just saying, y'all, I don't drink very much at all. And then the other one, I love me some mojitos. Anyone else, like, either raise your hand or drop in the comments if you're like mojitos. I love a mojito. I love mint. I think that's a big part of it. So this is going to be your mocktail mojito, but you can obviously add some Bacardi and boom, it's a real mojito. So active, it's the peach mango active. Once again, you're going to shake that up, with just water, spearmint leaves, peppermint, whatever, 8 to 10 of those leaves all muddled, half a lime, squeeze in there and add some ice. Like super simple. You're basically just adding in that lime and that mint, and you have yourself either a mocktail, mojito, or obviously the peach mango flavored, or you can turn it into a cocktail. And I will actually say, so part of the reason I want to talk about this, I traveled to London when I was in college, and they had this place that it was like they had mojito night. It was 2-for-1 mojitos. And I was like, oh, we're so going. And I was dating a guy that lived there. And so we went, we had a little date, and I was like, okay, I'll grab a table. This place was popping. It was 2-for-1 mojitos, right? I was like, you go grab a table. I really want the mango. Get me a mango mojito. I got the table. He comes back with 4 mojitos, you guys. And I'm like, one is more than enough. Why do you have 4 mojitos? apparently you had to get the same flavor and he didn't know it. So he ordered his flavor and my mango, and we got 4. I am a lightweight through and through because I rarely drink and I'm a little person. That was fun. So I gave you a mango mojito. You can make as many as you want and enjoy them. Okay. Elise went on her little call. So those, I will share those graphics, and they're gonna have a couple other fun drinks. I think it's one of those fun things where you can swap. Oh, actually, I had a really good, hold on. I have another really good one that I wanted to share that has the hydrate in it that would be good for kids too. Here we go. Okay, so it's key lime. Does anybody else like key lime? Yeah, I love key lime. So it's basically going to be a key lime flavored shake. So you're going to use your lemon lime hydrate. That makes the key lime part, you know. A cup of coconut milk, and then 2 scoops of, if you have the salted caramel protein, I know it's gone now, but I would use that, or you can use the vanilla. You obviously aren't going to want to use chocolate. That'd be weird. But the lean, so you got that protein in there. And then Greek yogurt. So 3/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt, and then some ice, and you just mix all of that up. So you got your coconut milk, your lean, your hydrate, Greek yogurt. It's going to be so creamy and basically like tastes like a key lime. So it's going to be one of those really good. It could be like your breakfast or your lunch or something like that. That's going to help with supporting the hydration piece of the puzzle. So you're feeling good, eating healthy, hydrating yourself, that kind of thing. Does anybody have any questions? I'm looking at the chat, sorry. Does anybody have a mocktail cocktail recipe that they found? It can literally be like, I really love blueberry acai with watermelon, raspberry, lemon, slim. That's my go-to. It's fun to kind of share like what it tastes like and when you mix up what your routine is. I'm one of those like purists where I drink all of mine separately usually. Sometimes I'll mix them. Deidre, do you have a fun mix that you like to do with any of them?
Since I just hopped on, I don't know what you shared yet, but I do like the blueberry. It's not my favorite hydrate, but I do like it with just berry carbonated water.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've done that like the lemon lime with like lime. I always call it bubbly, the bubbly water. I really like that. The lemon lime actually, if you make it right, it kind of tastes like a margarita, right? So I like to do it with the lime, and it tastes like a margarita, kind of like it's a cocktail. It's my little like mocktail margarita. That's really good. I remember when I was little, I would go and get like virgin pina coladas and stuff when we would go out to the Mexican restaurant. I felt so special. Deidre, do you have a win? Susan, Brandy, do you guys have a win you want to share? On the table, some really cute stainless steel ice cubes and hydrate.
I'm trying to talk to my niece again, or get her to finish looking at Facebook posts that
one you messaged me about the other day?
I sent her. I invited her to this. I had asked her if I could start a conversation with you, and she hasn't looked at it yet or responded.
Okay.
And then Nicole, Princess talked to me. I'm trying to talk to her about it. She's like, tell me more. I'm like, well, now you need to look at your Facebook messages so I can tell you more.
That's so funny. I love it. Good. Brandy, do you have anything you want to share?
Yeah, I have a friend that we karaoke together, and
was it
we met up last night? Yeah, we met up last night, and then we've been chatting a little bit. She has chronic pain, and I sent her over the video, and she's really interested. Feels that the stories are pretty similar to hers, and she
Yeah.
wants more information on it. So yeah, I'm really kind of just, I think that's a win. It's really nice
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
maybe even be able to do a reset with someone. I was hoping to do one with Elise, but she's already on hers. And so yeah, and I'm still kind of learning the product, and I'm still learning, new things
Yeah.
about
Baby
myself, but
steps.
under so much stress that I'm just feeling like it's a slow process for me because of it. So
Mhm.
it's a bum deal. I'm
Mhm.
having a bum deal about that. But other than that, I think everything's good. Just kind of taking one step at a time, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine's completely different situation than like your stress. Your life is so different than mine, but for me, like I've been on the products for 7 years, and I would be completely lying if I was like, "Oh, magic pill overnight." I honestly felt an ounce better, and I was sold. Like after a couple of weeks, I'm like, I'm noticing a positive change. And that was the first time in my life I'd noticed a positive change using something that wasn't a medication and that was doing my body good. I knew that the medication wasn't like gonna cure me, or not that I'm saying that these products cure anything, but the medications that I had been on, so many, more and more and more, were just making me sicker in the long run. So, it took a long time. Like I'm still in the process of healing and repairing my body and all of that kind of stuff. But like you're talking about, it's going to take time. It is going to take a lot. It is going to take time. And it's crazy that it's still after 7 years, it still continues to get better. Like I still continue to feel better. And my 8-mile run today, I was knocking out times. I felt like absolute garbage, straight up, you guys, my entire run. After my first quarter of a mile, which is no joke, downhill, down my street, it's all downhill. After that, I was like, I do not feel good. Why am I running? And I like my first mile, I was like, oh, that wasn't bad. My second mile, I was like, wow, that was really good. And then I kept looking down. I was shocked because I felt like I was running as slow as snot. And my times were really good. I felt terrible the whole time, but it wasn't like, no matter how fast or how slow I ran, I was going to feel like crap today.
Well, I can't wait to be able to run or do cardio again. I think that has probably hit me so hard, not being able to just jump straight back. I mean, I've never been on any type of, I guess I've never really had any issues with my weight until I was experiencing this severe stress.
Yeah.
And then being a student, graduate student, and sitting a lot, and now I'm seeing clients, which is wonderful. It's wonderful to be part of this process, working out in the field and helping families. But it's a lot of sitting, and then with my weight gain and my stress levels, my body is just like shutting down, and it's just so
Yeah.
weird. So I definitely felt great on the reset whenever I did the
Good.
reset, even though I did a soft reset. I felt like my body had increased in temperature, and I could feel the weight dropping. But I didn't step on the scale. I didn't measure myself. I didn't do any of those things because I felt like I'm not going to be putting myself through, the worry of I'm just doing this for like my health, not from, results at the moment. And that was a very positive thing. So I'm excited to do the reset again. And it looks to me like my friend is really excited about talking about it. So I'm going to reach out to her again. She's been messaging me here just
That's
a few
great.
minutes ago.
I'm so proud of you
So
for
yeah,
recognizing what you needed. Like I don't want to see the number on the scale. I don't want to, that your self-worth is not based on the number on the scale or on the number on the tape measure or
Right.
anything like that. Like
Right.
well, technically we own a scale. It has no battery. It doesn't work. So we really don't we don't have a scale. And I don't want my girls thinking that their self-worth relies on that scale. And I have actually struggled with anorexia in my life. And the last thing, like the obsession with calorie counting, the obsession with the number on the scale, like that all to me just spirals I'm healed from that, but I could see how that could spiral me back there or how it could spiral anyone. And so that's why I'm like, people are like, oh, how many calories is that? I'm like, I don't know. And I don't care. It doesn't matter what the calories are. That means nothing. What are the ingredients? Oh, that's good for me. Okay, great. Yeah. I'm super excited about your friend too. If you sent her that call, I'm one of the people that are shared on it. I'd be happy to talk to her as well and kind of share my experience, but I know Elise can also help kind of get her set up on a good regimen too. But if she wants to like personally talk to me or anything, I'm always open to that too.
Yeah, it looks to me like she's excited to meet up. She's gonna try to, it looks to me like she wants to meet in person, um, to talk about it, maybe Friday, or even Saturday. So,
Right.
and it
We
looks
can
to me
get
like she,
you an idea of the like a product regimen recommendation too, because I know Elise is going to be in Tennessee with me. She's not going to be able to meet up if she wanted to meet up either. So we can kind of give you some ideas of what you could show her or share with her that would be good for her to start with too.
yeah, because she's really needing to know kind of like how to begin it.
Mhm.
And because I'm still learning, I
And
want to give the
Brandy,
best
there's-
information as possible.
if you and Terry meet in person because you have the relationship with her, and I met her last night, we had a great conversation. I think Michelle and I we could figure out a time we could face in, or maybe we could do like a little video and send it to you, like personalize it for her. Since we're gonna be out of town, and then we could meet up again next week. I'll be back Monday. So
Okay.
but definitely if she wants to get started once you guys talk, then we can go from there. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
We got you, girl.
Thank you.
Ah, awesome. Okay. Yvonne, I just looked up and your name was on the little chat thing. I'm gonna mail you these. They're so cute.
Thank you. I'm like, what did I do?
You won.
Thank you. That's my
If
lucky
you
day.
want to drop your address into like either our text group or messenger, whatever, I will get these mailed out to you. I will probably not get them mailed out until next week when I'm home, so they will come.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome. Okay. So that's gonna kind of wrap up the community. Valerie, did you get a blade nose? Oh no, it's the sun. Oh my gosh. It totally looked like you had like Kleenex on your nose from the sun. That was so funny. Okay, so we're gonna go into like some business training stuff. If you guys want to stick around and chat about that, you're welcome to stay here and party with me for a little bit longer. Otherwise, I love you. Yeah. Okay, so Nashville convention. I can't tell you anything about them, but there's going to be 3 different products launched and released. And some really fun updates to systems and that kind of stuff. We actually had a upgrade go live today. It should be live. I actually haven't gotten on the website to play around, but one of them, y'all are going to be like, OMG, yes. There is now a search option. You are welcome. You can now go onto the website and search ProBio 5 in your cart. So that is, I was told it was supposed to be live today. I don't know if it actually is. But I got told yesterday that was happening. So that is one of the fun, exciting upgrades I can already tell you about because we've been asking about it for a while. So it's here. With convention, with product launch, all that kind of stuff. So this is such an incredible tool, all that kind of stuff to go to your people, whether it's someone I've never talked to, someone who's used the products and pieced out, someone who's loving the products. You go to them and you say, there's something amazing and incredible coming out. You're gonna need this. It doesn't matter what it is, you guys. It does not matter. It's something that will benefit everyone. I will tell you that. And you can ask them if they would like to know about Yvonne is going to, can already tell you, I'm apparently having internet issues today. I got kicked off like 5 times when we were on a call earlier. This is just a great opportunity to be able to go to your people, whoever it is, like I said, and say, I've got this going on. I would recommend creating a VIP list. You're literally just going to write their names down. Those are the people that you're going to let know first thing when it gets launched, when it gets announced, they will know. On top of that, I'm already told people that there's going to be like, I'm giving an extra discount. I don't know what Plexus discounts are coming or anything like that. Typically they'll give some extra, there's going to be some kind of like when Reset was launched last year, there was a buy 2 for $200. It was kind of like
Yeah.
it was the buddy. We called it the buddy pack. So 2 resets for $200. That's a $60 savings. So that was kind of what they launched. So there'll be there'll be some kind of special. You're welcome to offer an additional discount for someone who's ordering, getting started back, whatever. It doesn't matter. If you want, you can create your own VIP list. But this is definitely going to be a pull out your notebook, write every name you can think of. I dropped in a lot of the different chats, the leads you didn't know you have list. That is such an incredible tool because it says like, friends who have kids in private school, people that have a network, people that are social, like it gives you ideas of people to like write down. It gives you cues. So that's a great way to do it. I like to pray on it and, people come to mind. Sometimes I'll scroll. I will show you one of my fun little tricks too. If you go into Messenger, I like to do it on my phone. There's 2 spots. You can click on stories. And there's going to be people, these like the first people are going to be those you interact with the most. But you can scroll through and see who's posted in their stories, or you can click on people and everyone who is active. I have 817 people that are friends on my Facebook that are active right now. So you can scroll through these and be like, oh my gosh, Amy, I forgot. Like I literally just saw Amy's name. She loves the reset. So that's another way that sometimes I'm like, I really need to like refresh my list, and I can go through here and then I can find new people to talk to, that kind of stuff. So getting that list down for those of you that have customers already, you're going to want to go into your back office and look who your existing customers are and who your customers are, period. Whether you guys, I've been doing this for 7 years. My customers go way back to 2015. So I actually have a few still ordering from 2015. It's 2016, I think, actually. Hold on. I don't know. It doesn't matter. When I started. Anyways, I have customers from way back when, right? So I can go to them and say, hey, this is coming out. I actually sent a message to a lot of you. A lot of you might have already gotten a message like, hey, we got something coming out. Do you want to know about it? So I have already started working on that, but I have a huge customer list to go through. You can offer something different for existing customers, for your new prospects, for people that you want to come back with. I'm going to be looping back with people that haven't ordered in a long time and say, hey, I know it's been a while. There's something new coming out and I know you're going to want it. Would you like to hear when it's released? Okay, so we're refreshing all of our lists. We're connecting with lots of people. You're going to want to do this now. We have a couple days. I'm guessing it will be launched on Friday. I do not know. At the latest, it will be launched on Saturday. So you'll want to spend the next few days working on this, because then when it's launched, you can immediately go to them and say, hey, it's here. So excited. We will be running a launch on Monday. So the community call is going to be part launch, just an FYI. So we're going to talk a little bit about like sleep, energy, that kind of stuff. And we're also going to like launch the new product. So there's going to be some specials related to that, and giveaway, that kind of thing. So you can invite people to come onto that launch, and I will be specifically talking about the new product products, how incredible they are, benefits, that kind of stuff. You don't want to necessarily wait until Monday for that to happen, but that's when that launched, to be talking to people basically. So that's another way to like kind of close the deal, get them more info, that kind of thing, because not everyone is going to order the minute it drops. Just me. And then if you don't already have plans, I am fully aware that it's going to be a Saturday night, but Saturday night is our free night. I don't have a big party that I'm going to, and I know that it's going to be launched by then. So Saturday night, we're going to have a work Zoom. It's going to be at 4:00. Yes. 6:00. Yes. It'll be at 4:00 Pacific Standard Time. So for you guys, I'll be on and I'll be Zooming, and we'll be sending out message ideas and putting posts and all of that kind of stuff. And I know it's a funky time to work. I'm fully aware of that, but 4:00 on a Saturday isn't that weird. And it's just getting it out there. You might not hear back from them, and that's okay, but we're going to have a fun little like challenge to see how many people we can get signed up, and I'll do some fun giveaways, and it's just going to be like a fun hangout work time. So go ahead and put that on your schedule. If you don't have like graduation party, I think the graduation parties are about wrapping up, but if you don't have something already planned and set like that, it would be awesome to have you guys on for that piece of the puzzle.
I think that's when OSU and U of O graduate.
Huh?
I think OSU and U of O graduate Saturday.
Oh, do they? I have no idea.
But yeah, I have one
Yes.
client, her daughter's graduating from there. That's the only reason I know.
My cousin has
And I
one more
will
year.
not be in town.
Is
I
it?
will be staying home and avoiding town.
Yes.
Smart, very smart.
Deadrian lives near Corvallis.
I would recommend that.
Although, who knows? At 4:00, I may be at the river. I don't know.
You can just go to Joy's house and float it, right?
Well, yeah, but I have no signal. I don't have any signal out this way
Oh,
except for on Wi-Fi.
well, you can Wi-Fi and work with her at her house. She already knows about it. She's supposed to be on working with us on Saturday night. You guys live
Maybe
in
my
the
Wi-Fi
Keys.
reaches my pool.
There you go. I love it. Does anybody have any questions? Troubleshooting. No?
Get ready for lots of fun stories and posts and reels from Nashville.
Yes. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, you'll have some FOMO. You should definitely have some FOMO. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Plexus events are next level. They're so much fun. They are amazing. And the fact that it's in Nashville is just like adding a whole nother aspect of like excitement to it, I feel like. We've never had convention in like a super, we've had in Vegas a bunch, which I will tell you, I love the venue. Absolutely love the MGM venue. I see a lot of you shaking your heads. Like, I'm like, oh, Vegas is fun for like 24 hours. Like, I don't Vegas at all when we go to Vegas for convention. I go to work and it's a great time, but we're actually going to a really fun city. And that's why we're going for a week, because I want to check out Nashville. And Elise and I are going to the Grand Ole Opry on Wednesday night for a concert. So excited. I'm so excited.
Michelle's
but
like,
this is-
should we get oh, sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead. You can tell them the
I was
story.
like, so Michelle asked if I wanted to go, and I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to use my bonus from promoting last month to senior, my $150 bonus. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, do you want to do the tickets in the upper bowl or the lower? I'm like, girlfriend, if we're going to the Grand Ole Opry, we're sitting in the best seats. Like, go big or go home. So I'm excited. Wednesday night at 7.
Yes. It'll be fun. We will be in our stories, in the chat, sharing all the things, but this is your like when Plexus has something, you guys want to be there. Like when Plexus, you can earn a cruise. You want to be there. Just saying.
Yeah.
And if you guys didn't see it, we are number 30 in I almost said the country, in the company on the leaders retreat contest, which is so fun and so exciting. This is one of those things where I told you it was going to be really hard to earn it. It's like you have to put the work in. So most of the people that are above me don't have big, huge, giant teams. Because
Wow.
the way you earn it, if you guys remember how the points work, you're getting your points from your level 1s and your level 2s, and that's basically where it ends. The work you do and the work the people directly under you do is how you make it. So the people like my mentor, who has this big, huge, ginormous, she's a millionaire. She makes $1 million with Plexus every year. I'm way above her, because her team is so deep. It's very, very wide, but it's, what is she doing and what is the people directly under her doing, basically. Not that they're not doing awesome. Like her team is doing great. She's having a lot of growth. Her husband, he's coming up. She's working his leg a little bit more, but like that just kind of shows that our team is growing in a really beautiful way right now. That's what that shows us. A very strong way. So, I'm super pumped and excited to just continue to grow and use the new products and the new, just all the new things that are going to be coming, to help all of our businesses grow and to help people more. Like the end of the day, these new products are going to give us more tools to help people achieve better results, feel better, live better, happier, healthier lives, which is always fun. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot for you guys tonight, to be honest with you. That's kind of all I like. Make your list. I will drop some message ideas too of just kind of like how you can reach out to people. But I like with the call that we had a prospect call this afternoon, that basic of like, hey, can you jump on a call today? There's something that you really need to hear. Hey, there's something coming out. You're going to love it. You're going to want it. Do you want me to let you know when it drops? I like, we overcomplicate everything. Do you guys feel like that would be pretty easy, simple? And half the time we sit down to send a message to someone, we're like, I don't know what to say. What do I say? What do I say? What do I say? I messaged 2 people today about actually the business. One of them has been like, she has sent me like an 11-minute long voice message the other day. Cool update on Messenger. You can accelerate the speed that it plays. Has anyone else seen that? It's great when someone leaves you an 11-minute long voice message. I'm like 2.0. But she sounds real funny, but I can hear what she's saying and it happens. Not 11 minutes of it. What's up?
I want to share. I just checked my points for the cruise and I'm at 595 and 625 halfway there. So I'm on this boat.
You are going. We have a lot of time still.
Who's coming with me? You guys, this contest goes till the end of August.
Yeah,
You
there's
all can be
so
on that
much
boat.
time left. There's a ton of time left. We, earning it in the first month was big. So there's a lot of room still on the ship. And
I just started working my business, you guys, like truly working mid-March. Like,
well, that's the thing.
literally
Like
less than 3 months ago.
anyone can get on it, and it's actually designed for people that are newer or have a smaller business to get, like I was just talking to you about, those people that are millionaires with Plexus. There's not a whole lot of them, but they are having to work in a whole different way if they want to be on that cruise ship. Most people that have that big of an organization, don't do a lot of recruiting. Don't like, they already have such a strong business and base that they don't have to put a lot of the work and the effort into it. I'm one of those where I'm like, I'm going to put the work and effort into my people and the time, and you guys show up, I show up. If I ask you to do something, you better believe that I'm
I'm
doing
excited.
it. Huh?
Yeah, I've been in network marketing since April 2013. I've worked the business in 2 prior. Is pretty impressive. Shoot, she hopped
I'm
on.
back.
I was just saying that I've been in network marketing since April 2013, so 10 years, and worked 2 prior businesses like pretty diligently and never earned a trip. So it's pretty impressive. Comp plan.
The comp
Yeah.
plan's next level. Like, I did a happy dance when I got my paycheck, guys. It's worth happy dancing over, for sure.
And we got paid 3 days early.
I've gotten some pretty good, nice little, even like our little monthly or weekly paychecks. I've been like, whoa, that was good. Oh, well, that was nice. That just bought groceries. Thank you. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm super thankful for it. All right, ladies, I'm gonna go make dinner and start packing. Put Saturday at 4 o'clock on your schedules, and we'll have fun hanging out, dropping all the things. The chat will be blowing up when it's released. Obviously, when all the things go live, I'll be dropping it all in there, and we can all like party and yay and have fun, and celebrate the fun stuff happening. But I would just set a goal for yourself today of how many people you're going to connect with. I would spend a little bit of time, like 20 minutes tonight, working on refreshing that list. Who are those people that you're going to be connecting with and reaching out to? And then set a goal of how many people it is going to be, like leading up into it, basically. So we've got like 4 or 5 days kind of thing, to be connecting with people. And if it's a simple message of like, hey, I've been doing this thing, I'm obsessed with it, something new's coming out, and you are gonna want to check it out, it's pretty easy to send that as a voice message and forward it out. Or I don't really like copy and paste messages, but that would be a very simple copy and paste message that you could to 30 people in 2 minutes, especially if you've got that list there. So work smarter, not harder, as Joy put a post up about today. That was so good. I'm all for it. All right, ladies.
Have
Have a
fun.
good night. Have a good
Thank
week.
you.
You too. Bye bye.
Have fun at Kendra's graduation, Yvonne.
Thank you. Have
Yes.
fun in Tennessee.
Congratulations.
Y'all have fun in
Thanks.
Nashville.
Bye.
That's a big new chapter, Mama.
You better